My beautiful friends, when I tell you that I'm just so happy to be here, I really mean that. However, I need another sip of coffee. It's early. I'm not used to getting up at this time, seriously. But I believe that these new pre-market reports are important. Now let's talk about that right now. Several things in play, big time. Stock futures are set to skyrocket. This market is going to open about 300 points to the good, at least right now. This can change before the market opens in about 40 minutes from the time I'm doing this video blog. Now, why would stock futures be up like 300 points? Well, several reasons. Number one, it looks like some kind of a trade truce, just like I said yesterday, is going to be achieved here, or a limited deal. Most people on the mainstream are at least calling this a truce. It appears that President Trump is going to be taking some tariffs off the table. I am sure that China's happy about that. The stock market seems all kinds of thrilled about it. And the president did say again this morning for the, I'm not sure how many times we've heard this before, trade talks are going very well. He did put very well in there after yesterday. So everyone's happy. Stocks are set to skyrocket this morning. Okay, now how about this one? An Iranian oil tanker was apparently hit by a missile or missiles, and crude oil as well, set to jump. Interesting correlation here. Seriously, I look, you must be freaking out. Yeah, it is kind of freaky when I tell you these things are going to happen, and they do. This new war in the Middle East, engineered by the military-industrial complex. President pulls out troops, supposedly out of Syria. Turkey starts bombing, puts a floor on the crude oil, starts going up. Now a tanker gets hit, crude oil goes up. Understand, again, crude oil, the lifeblood of the military-industrial complex. They will sacrifice human life and rights on an incredible scale just to keep crude oil propped up. Doesn't matter how many people they have to kill and or mislead to keep the charade going. So let's put this together. We have a trade truce, apparently, or some kind of a thing. The stock market is loving it. Stock futures up 300. We have crude oil being propped up. Again, very stock market positive. This is a game. And I really hope that by you paying attention to this video blog, it could not be more clear to you that this is nothing more than a game. The stock markets, the quantitative easing by the Federal Reserve, other world central banks cutting rates, going negative, recapitalizing the banks. You're paying for it all, adding to the national debt, an incredible pace, an enormous expansion of debt on your back, on your children's back, all to support the military-industrial complex. All right, let's talk about a couple of other things. Being that it appears that it is risk on in the stock market, you should expect a few things to happen. Cryptocurrencies should take a hit. Metals should take a hit. That's just the way it is in this environment. But again, these are buying opportunities, in my opinion. I don't care, again, what they try to do. The rigging of the markets, this China thing that's been dragging on now for 2 years was supposed to be so easy to win. The games being played by the administration, the military-industrial complex propping up crude oil, the Federal Reserve doing everything they can, again, colluding with the White House to prop up the stock market. Again, this feeds right into the military-industrial complex, making sure that the CEOs, the upper management of these corporations make windfall profits while you get robbed blind via your interest earning accounts, earning in the negative if you base that against the actual rate of inflation. The dollar lately hasn't been doing very well. And again, mark my words, we are going to see the next phase start to unfold. That is massive dollar intervention. I'm going to use the president's own words. President Trump, dollar intervention, dollar intervention. He cannot say dollar devaluation, although the man has said the dollar is too strong for, well, since before his presidency, actually, yeah, since before his presidency, I think. And then he went off the deep end on it when he became president. Dollar's too strong. Dollar's too strong. Why? It helps the multinational corporations by having a weaker dollar. Multinational corporations, aka part of the military-industrial complex, you're going to pay for it. This is why you must use this game to your advantage. Weaponize it against them. You learn to trade this market like me and my beautiful lions and my lionesses and my lion cubs. You know how much I love my lion cubs. And you seek dollar alternatives at every chance you can possibly come up with. If you're not doing this, you are on the losing side. More so than you already are. It's a shame. It really is. All right, people, that's it. This guy loves you. Please share the video. I hope you're watching this on my website. TradersChoice.net helps me out. There is a link in the description of this video. And we will sum all of this up at the end of the day. And I am looking so forward to it. I'm out of here.